Hoy vamos a jugar al Kingdom Come Deliverance, que es un juegazo para mí. Es un juegazo que nunca lo pude terminar en directo por temas de la otra PC, era una chota. Y espero que les guste la aventura, brothers, porque es fascinante ese juego. No, a mí cuando jugué poco me gustó. No sé si sigue muy popular ahora, pero lo probaremos, señores. Voy a hacer como el Blasphemous. Voy a subir el primer capítulo. El día de hoy vamos a hacer el primer capítulo. Después iremos con el Alan Wake y con el Dying Light, depende de las pelotas que me dé. Y bueno, vamos a callarnos un poquito la boca. ¿Qué les parece? Bueno, básicamente, esto es la historia de un chico que un rey va a romper todo a la aldea de él y él va y se va a querer coger el imperio. Básicamente, esa es la historia. Ahora sí.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Hasta que se murió.
When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned.
Todo el imperio le lloró.
More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV.
Wenceslas,
His father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
Tiene una cara de aburrido, bárbara, ¿eh? Bueno, pero pará, ¿qué está haciendo acá, este de atrás?
Did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous.
Ay, no, que está tocando la teta ahí.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary.
Sigismundo de Hungría. ¿Y qué pasó acá?
Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies.
Tranqui, el Sigismundo.
It is here that my story begins.
Ah, ok, bien, ok. Got it. Acá comienza nuestra historia. Ok. Got it, entendimos. Que yo lo había jugado ya esta parte del inicio, pero yo ya me había olvidado. Así que nada, vamos a empezar una nueva partida, una nueva vida. Ok, vamos a eso. Empecemos. Dejemos de chachas. Modo extremo, más realista, recomendado para jugadores familiarizados con los aspectos básicos del combate y de supervivencia del mundo del Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, vamos de normal, porque no me acuerdo. Después, si lo pasamos todo es normal, lo metemos en experto, pero eso... La primera parte del siglo XV fue una época turbulenta para el Sacro Imperio Romano que había florecido durante el mandato del emperador Carlos VI, perdón. Ahora con su hijo, bueno, no llegué a leer. El hermano... Bueno, déjame leer, soy un poco lento a leer. Es que este juego es un mundo abierto muy zarpado. Escalice plateada, 1403. Hogwarts. Qué difícil haber vivido esa época, ¿no? Yo imagino, boludo. Tipo, estabas a espera de una guerra inminente en cualquier momento, ¿no? Aparte, imagínate los olores. Eso es lo que me mata. Los olores de... cualquier cosa. Hace 15 años que no se bañaban, boludo. Papá.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Los textos van súper rápido, no me dejan ni leer. No, lo que me gusta a mí de estos juegos es de montar a caballo, boludo. Eso de montar a caballo, esas cosas, amo.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
Como todo adolescente,
This
genial.
hour?
Bueno, yo.
Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening.
Como un señor, exactamente. Bebiendo como un señor. Me hace acordar a alguien. Se llama John.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Me encantan los insultos. Son geniales. Zángano sin sangre. Dijo zángano sin sangre, ¿no? Yo no me acuerdo, pero ponele que lo dijo. Y me pareció bastante...
Henry, get up now. There's
Enrique.
work to be done.
Uy, tengo que jugar con... Joystick, me parece.
But I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been...
Mamá, estuve
Oh,
cocinando.
Henry.
Me corté.
How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
Ah, disputas. Solo
It's
putas.
just
No.
a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You
Problemas.
better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up.
Igual, boludo. Supuestamente que tenemos que 20 años. Aunque acá parecemos que tenemos 30, ¿no? Pero suele pasar, conozco gente así. Tenemos 20 años. Mamá y papá nos mantiene. No queremos trabajar. Tomamos. Y en vez de jugar a la Play, porque no hay, jugamos a las espaditas. Primer mundo, señores. Ya empezamos con los problemas del primer mundo. Y ahí en esa época no era el primer mundo.
A fine state you're in this morning.
Menuda facha.
What on earth did you get up to last night?
¡Ah! Personaje. Por medio de las dos primeras opciones de este diálogo se puede decidir las características predeterminadas del personaje. Si no son las deseadas, no hay de qué preocuparse. Todas las características se pueden desarrollar sin limitaciones. Estamos departiendo en la taberna, estuve bailando, estuve con Bianca, estuve trabajando en la forja. ¿Qué vas a trabajar, hijo de puta? A ver, la primera nos da diálogo, la segunda nos da agilidad, la tercera vitalidad y la cuarta fuerza. A ver, trabajando no estuvimos, vamos a ser sinceros. Estuve bailando, agilidad y vitalidad, si tuvimos con Bianca. Estuve bailando. ¿Qué personaje?
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Pero yo puse eso.
That's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
¿Por qué me iban a interesar las espadas? Matías. Me estaba enseñando a disparar con el arco. Y me dio la mano. Estuve con Bianca. Pará, siempre con Bianca. Y me lastimó la mano. Otra cosa media rara. ¿Qué importancia tiene? Fuerza, diálogo. No tiene sentido ese diálogo. No tiene sentido. Voy a por el primero nomás. Porque la verdad que...
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here.
El juego de Play todo el día, mamá.
All right, then.
Mamá
if
está
you
presa.
say
Uy.
so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Ir con tu padre. Mis amigos han estado aquí, tengo hambre. Tengo hambre. Mamá, tengo hambre. Mi padre está enfadado conmigo, necesito ayuda. ¿Necesitas ayuda?
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Eso, mamá. Grande, mamá. Fin del diálogo, ¿no? Mis amigos están aquí. No, no tienes amigos, hijo de
Matthew
puta.
and Fritz come looking for me.
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mamá. Pará un poquito. Lo jugás erróneamente, mis amigos no son borrachines. Mamá, mis amigos no son borrachines, mamá.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago.
Bueno,
I
pará.
was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Gutenberg, dame un ejemplo. Dame un ejemplo, a
Of
ver.
course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Ok, me va la mierda, entonces, fin de diálogo. No quiero saber, mamá. A ver. Ok. Escálice. Has descubierto Escálice. Diálogo. A ver, todo lo que hagamos en este juego. Voy a explicar esto. Todo lo que hagamos en este juego. Todo tiene un. Tipo, cambia en algo. Por ejemplo, si yo hago un acto mal. Algo malo. Por ejemplo. Puedo tener menos diálogo. Puedo ser más malo que bueno. Todo eso sí. Básicamente. ¿Dónde dijo que había dejado un pedazo de pan? Mamá. El pan. Ah, no tienes que con suba. Ah, es verdad que yo puedo forzar las cosas y abrir. Me puedo poner en modo uruguayo. ¿Abrir? Ay. ¿Qué onda? 15 manzanas, pero no era esto, ¿no? ¿Dónde está el desayuno? Supongo que es esto, ¿no? Comer. Para poder comer una comida primero hay que recogerla. Para ello se va a inventario, a la pestaña comida, se le selecciona lo que se quiere comer. Luego para comerlo se mantiene... Ok. Inventario. Armas, armadura, comida, no tengo. Objetos, otros. Very nice. Manzana. Ah, ok. Recojo. Y después voy a inventario. Y comer. Está bueno, igual. Tenemos para ponernos armadura, esas cosas. Ok. Supongo que después eso nos sube los stats. Ok.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Pero si ya comiste, hijo de puta. Acá, a ver, ¿qué es esto? Ah, pero te sentás en la otra punta donde yo no quiero. Manzana, manzana. Es complicado los controlcitos al principio, ¿eh? Porque a veces cuando no te hacen caso me pongo nervioso. Ah, ok. Sopa de lentejas. Qué rico. En la mañana una sopita de lentejas. ¿Por qué no? Panecillo. Y agarramos el otro panecillo. Y lo comemos. Una sopita de lenteja en la mañana. ¿Por qué no? Esto me recupera 100 de vida, supongo, ¿no? Ah, está, ya está. Este coso de abajo. Abrir. Che, ¿cómo se escucha el volumen? ¿Se escucha bien en el juego? ¿Se escucha bajo? Brújula. La brújula indica en qué dirección ir para completar la misión que se está haciendo. Solo hay que dirigirse al punto de ruta activo. Ok, ¿dónde está? Ah. Ok. ¿No puedo correr? Rueda de afilar. Ok. ¿Papá?
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sí, papá. Lo que pasa es que en ese tiempo he desarrollado un problema en el oído. Entonces como que no te escucho muy bien. Y... Uy, no, pará. También puede ser... a veces necesitas poder de persuasión para lograr tus objetivos cuando hablas con la gente. Normalmente puedes seleccionar el tipo de impresión que quieres causar. En la Edad Media la posición social era crucial. posición, perdón, crucial. También puedes usar sencillamente el diálogo. Si tienes un aspecto peligroso, la gente temerá enfrentarse a ti. Es más probable que te asignen misiones arriesgadas. A veces pueden confiar en que el dinero hable por ti. En casos especiales puedes probar cualquier otra habilidad como la equitación. Ok, pero cada persona hay que tratarla de forma distinta. No intimidarás a un matón con facilidad. Y te vistas como te vistas. No será fácil que impresiones a los nobles. Por eso, las habilidades de Henry no tienen un valor universal asignado sin más. Ok, whatever. Esto es mucha cosa. Para cerrar, pues... ok, tenía algo que hacer. Lo siento, quería echar un vistazo por aquí. No toleraré que me den órdenes. No, para. Respeto a papá. Respeto a papá. Tenía que hacer algo.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with
Tenía que
something.
cagar, papá.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway,
Bueno.
we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell
Dísele
him
que
to
pague
pay
al menos
him
por
at
la
least for
hacha y
the
el
axe and
martillo.
hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Bueno,
Well,
bueno,
you're
bueno.
a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not
Yeah.
quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard.
Gavilanes.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Qué rico.
Her name is Bianca.
Calma,
Make sure
matatán.
Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Bien. Ir con tu padre ya está. Ahora tenemos que ir al... ¿Cómo es? Objetivo. Comprar un saco de carbón en el mercado. Pero pará. El mapa. ¿Ese quién es? ¿Ese soy yo? Supongo que sí, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, ok. Esto es como el camino que entras a la ciudad. Y esto. Comprar cerveza en la taberna. Comprar un saco de carbón. ¿No? Recoger los gavilanes del castillo. Y vamos a recoger los gavilanes del castillo, ¿no? ¿No puedo correr? Qué pija. La información sobre la vecina se puede encontrar en el diario. Ah, no, qué paja. No, la otra vez. Si el objetivo es infiltrarse en algún sitio, hay que asegurarse de que nadie pueda oír o ver nada. La persona que se... Ah, esto va a ser en modo sigilo, ok. ¿Qué dijiste?
I'll be with you.
El señor se con
I'm
Bosco.
with you, Henry.
Con Bosco.
How
En
are
portugués
you?
sale nagar.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
Muchísimas gracias.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly
Ah,
will.
estos son nuestros amigos. Ok,
Today's
got it.
The ale might even be on me.
Gavilanes para espada de forja. ¿Qué es un gavilán, boludo? Pasión de gavilanes es una novela, pero... ¿Ese no puedo correr? Poronga. Bueno, ahora vamos a buscar el resto. Era carbón, ¿cierto? ¿Cómo que no era el mapa? Cobrar la deuda de Kunesh. Ok. No sé por qué lo marqué si estaba ahí. Está muy zarpado el juego, boludo. Era por acá, ok. Pero me mata y no puedo correr, ¿en serio? Porque sin la deuda de este hombre no puedo cobrar. ¿Pero ese pelotudo a dónde voy? Como que estoy un poco perdido, ¿no? Es ese hombre. Kunesh, ¡ja! ¿Qué andás,
I'll be
borrachín?
with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
¿Qué crees? Padre me envía por el dinero.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
Pagá, pedazo de hijo de puta, no tengo nada largo. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Ah, entonces tenés un hacha, pedazo de puto. Podés contar con una visita de padre. Las deudas han de saldarse. Paga, borracho. Re quemado. Re quemado.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you.
Oh, bueno. Empezamos los bifes. Empezamos los bifes. Gancho con RT. Pará que yo me tengo que felicitar. Gancho con RT, RB, golpe directo con la mano a la cara. Patada aparte de los oponentes con LT. ¿Es este de acá? ¿Ah, no? No. Ah, no, pará. Con estos dos. LT con este. Ok. Y LB bloquear. Desbloquear. Fijar oponente. Ok. Let's go. Uy. Pará, me equivoqué. ¡Pará! Hijo de puta. Esta aprendí con Rocky Balboa. Ah, que tengo estamina, boludo. Me veo. Cuidado que tengo estamina. Pero salí, pedazo de puto. La coche tu madre.
Now, now.
Vení. Puta. Me está cagando palo. ¡Pará, boludo! ¿Qué es esto?
I'm going.
¡Pará, me hizo una llave!
You're going to cry now.
Concha de tu madre, boludo.
That's gonna cost.
No me hizo una llave. Oh, lo encerré. Hijo de puta. ¡Ah, boludo! ¡Me cagaron a palo!
Coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Está re duro igual para pelear, amigo. ¿Qué clase de cosas es esto? Ah, la misión se puede completar de diferentes maneras. Se puede convencer a la gente, se puede robar a otros y si no se pretende andar dando palos. ¡Mamá! ¿Dónde está mamá? Me cagaron a palo, mamá. Ay, la puta la parió, boludo. Qué malo que es a las manos el hombre. Está re lento. Qué malo que es, boludo. Che, que no vea a papá, boludo. Que si no le va a dar un disgusto. Que el hijo es una poronga a pelear. Oh, pero yo le había ganado otra vez. Shh. Que no lo veo, papá. Qué poronga, amigo. ¿Cómo me va a ganar de esa manera? Vamos a lavarlo. Por lo menos vamos a llegar a casa. Tipo cagado a palo, pero limpito, ¿no? ¿Mamá? ¿Mamá? O sea, ¿dónde está mamá, boludo? ¿Mamá está presa? What? ¿Qué onda? What the fuck? Mamá, tu casa, voy a afilar. What? ¿Mi vieja no está acá? ¿Dónde está mi vieja ahora? Ah, puedo correr, sí. Pero creo que si corro me da hambre. ¿Dónde anda mi vieja, boludo? ¿Joda? ¿En el pueblo anda? Acá está. Mamá. Mamá. Me pegaron, mamá. Por favor. Me han hecho daño. No para de sangrar.
I'm hurt.
Mamá.
You won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
Mira, mamá, estoy en la castilla para afuera.
There you are, good as new. You
Muchísimas
ought to
gracias, mamá.
learn to do that yourself.
Gracias por mirarme solo.
Ma.
Bueno. Ya está, objetivo completado. Ahora tenemos que hacer un repeat acá. Tenemos que... Kunesh, te voy a hablar más una
One
vez.
meeting wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man.
Ok,
I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
ok. Voy a hablar con papá. Pero no te va a gustar. Porque papá va a venir a buscarte. Y se arma el quilombo. Yo nada más te lo digo. Te lo advierto. ¡Papá! ¡Oh, señor Kunesh, no me quiere pagar!
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
No. Aún no. Debo ir a una lección de esgrima. Tuve una trifulca con... Uy. Aún no. Le digo lo de Kunesh. ¿Será que se enoja?
When I asked Kunish to pay, he fought me instead.
That bastard. You don't look too bad, though. Did you get the better of him?
I'm fine, but he didn't give me the money.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
Bueno, yo me encargaré... ¡Epa! Pero necesito dinero. Se lo robaré a Kunesh.
How about I don't talk to Kunish at all and just take back what you gave him?
Rob him, you mean?
You can't steal something that already belongs to you. And the thief can't complain you robbed him.
Fair point. But I don't think your mother would see it that way.
Ah, ok, papá. Buena onda. Ah, pero, papá, ¿qué hago? Hizo plata, ¿no? Bueno, a ver. Bueno, vamos a hacer el resto de las misiones. Y después volvemos a esta, porque la verdad que no entiendo. Ahora, lo que tenemos que hacer es lo siguiente. Ya que la Kunesh no podemos hacer nada, vamos a ir por la cervecita.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Ah, pero este es el del carbón, pero esto me dice que no. Hablemos de negocios. Carbón, preciso, ¿cuánto vale? 0,5 y tengo nada. Ya, no puedo hacer nada. Olvídate. ¿Ve? Ah, ok, ahora no. Pero pará. Momento, estoy perdido. Bueno, cinemática.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
Ah, no, estos son los amigos de él, entonces.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays,
Ni el mismísimo día lo puede estar
which is the rightful pope?
en el papado.
Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Se fue.
Deutsch has gone too far.
Se fue domado.
Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know,
Problemas políticos.
the one right next to his freshly whitewashed
En aquella
house.
época. ¿Se resubieron con qué?
Redecorate for him.
¿Con
Count
qué?
me in.
Con hacerle bullying.
I'd rather
Bullying.
touch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
¿Cómo? Tirándole
What do you
caca
say?
a la cabeza.
But I
Tranquilo.
was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the
Boludo,
honor of our
es
king.
que tipo, tienen cara de persona de 30 años haciendo boludeces de una persona de 15. No entiendo.
I feel quite hungry.
No, pero pará, come caca. No, mentira. Ya necesito vuestra ayuda. Ok, me gusta.
All right, I'll do it.
Porque me parece que le podemos dar al borrachín.
What do you need?
Ese que me los dé de plata.
Kuna shows money to father and doesn't
Yes.
want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right.
Ya está.
Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Ah, sí. Ya fue. Lo agarramos entre 4 y lo rompemos el orto. Ir con los amigos de la casa Tudesco. ¿Pero dónde es la casa Tudesco? Ah, ok, lo sigo entonces. Era eso. Che, me parece que tienen un poquito dolor de caderas, ¿no? Porque el movimiento de caderas no es con ellos. Segismundo de Luxemburgo. Discutir el plan. Ah, que tengo que hablar acá enfrente. Hablo con este rojo, me cae bien.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Si yo soy inteligente, ¿cómo será la cosa? Bueno, entonces, ¿está la mujer dónde? Ah, debe ser esta la mujer, ¿no? Aló, bella dama. Ah, no, es lugareña, no es esta. Supongo que es aquella, ¿no? Aló, bella dama. Esposa de Tudesco. Opa, nosotros.
What do you want, lad?
Vuestro marido está causando problemas. No es nada.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well,
¿Esa época será así? ¿Que hablas mal del rey y pimba?
As a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception.
Bueno, no había
so I
mucha...
thought-
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the Pope.
No hay mucho poder de decisión, ¿no? Si hablas mal del rey que estaba ahí,
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch
contra
him
gente que
before he
sí lo
gets to
apoyaba.
another fight.
Chao, muchísimas gracias, señora. Pégase un pique corto. Ahí está. Ah, a pronto. ¿Reputación perdida? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué perdí reputación? A ver, no, nada que ver.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Pero,
Nearly as good as having
¿por qué
that
contra la
traitor
casa,
rule.
boludo? What the fuck?
Nearly. Now that would be
Era contra el loco.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor
Ah,
Sigismund.
pensé que el hijo era chiquito,
We're
boludo.
just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Ves en la cara.
I'll make you pay for that.
Degenerado, le dice nada que ver, boludo. Por tirar un pedazo de caca en la cara. Pará, yo nos. Uy. Pará, pero ¿por qué? ¿Cómo me hace una llave, boludo? Boludo. ¿Qué me?
For God's sake! Stop right now!
¿Qué me
The
la-
catch pole is on his way!
Huir con tus amigos. Uy. ¿Por qué huimos, boludo? Estábamos ganando. Ah, ¿será porque...? ¿Será porque dijo para llamar a los guardias o qué onda? Ya está, muchachos. Tenemos que parar, respirar un poquito. ¡Una vaquita! ¡Una vaquita! Opino lo mismo. Muchachos, alguien que me diga, alguien que me explique de dónde estamos yendo. ¿Hola? ¿Matthew? Nada. Huir del alguacil con... Ah, viste que venía el alguacil. Como que pueblito chiquito, organizo con los muchachos en donde con ellos. El pueblito es chiquitito igual, ¿no? Como que conoces todo el mundo, pero todo bien.
It's better never to lend money.
Busque por acá. ¿Es acá? Vamos a limpiarnos un poco antes de pelear y darnos a conocer. Hola. Hola. He vuelto.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
Escúchame una cosita. ¿Pero no estaban acá conmigo, mis amigos?
One beating wasn't enough for you.
What the fuck?
Still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
Muchachos, ¿dónde están? ¡Me dejaron tirado! Ah, están acá, la puta que parió.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him.
Claro, no yo lo tenés.
Him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of
Una poca de botas.
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Necesito ayuda con Kunesh.
I
Ok.
need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
God save you.
Bueno, muchachos, vayan ustedes primero. Yo los observo. De acá. Vayan nomás.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Ojo, ojo, mirá el pique
What the
corto.
fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
No te va a dar tiempo ni
Sorry, you're drunk.
a llamar al alguacil.
Bollocks.
¡Pará! ¿Cuántas manos? Boludo, tiene una técnica especial. Mira cómo me agarra, boludo. Dale ahí. Dale ahí. Mirá. Dale ahí. ¡Ah! ¡Ya está! Bien. Subimos de nivel sin armas. Me rindo, toma lo que queráis.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I
Pero es
have.
mío, pedazo de perro. Llave de Kunesh. Encontrar algo de valor entre las posesiones de Kunesh. Con permiso, voy entrando. Nada. Hay un granero dentro de la casa. Increíble. Imaginen el olor. Papá, no tiene nada. Aló. Bueno. Estás bien económicamente vos, ¿eh? Desbloquear. Yo esto, que es lo que me pertenece. ¿Ya está? ¿No tenés más nada? Comer del caldero. Tomá, y te como la comida. Por puto nomás. Me voy. Oso puerco. Bien. Ahora tengo que devolver las cosas a padre, ¿no? Pará. Tengo que... Esto es el mapa. Comprar saco de carbón. Comprar cerveza de taberna y... Supongo que es carbón, ¿no? No. Carbón 0,5. Y tengo nada. Ahora, vamos a conseguir la cerveza, supongo. Primero. Ah, no, acá están los locos, pero sin el padre. Pará, ¿y dónde consigo la cerveza? ¿La Bianca? Uy, acá está la Bianca. ¿Cómo está la Bianca?
You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
Bueno.
What brings you here?
Uy, no vi la pregunta, perdón. Bianca, no te escuché. Tú. Hay que ser romántica. Obviamente vuestra belleza. Oh, noble señor.
No, yes, sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Tiramos un coso. Tu hija está diciendo majarías, una jarra para padre.
I need ale for father.
As the gentleman wishes.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunesh owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me. But you have to pay me back this evening.
No hay problema.
That's girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it.
Ok, no hay problema. Espero por ti, Bianca, mi vida, mi amor. Ah, fue rapidísimo. Bien.
It's
Jarra
a
take
new
away.
day. You can pay me back this evening.
¡Epa!
This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how?
Se pone picante. ¿Esa parte también la puedo jugar? Nah.
You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was
La
asking.
llamada está preguntando por vos. Maniac.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good.
Nada, señora. Yo soy un hombre puro.
Heaven's name are
Muy
you
puro.
up to with him?
Que no tiene ningún tipo de...
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Bien ahí, bien metida.
I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
¿Qué me dio qué?
I hope you'll thank me properly.
Pero no era en la tarde que nos íbamos a ver y me lo iba a dar. Me cagó la... Guardarla. Ah, me dio cosas para guardar la partida. Nice. Guardar la partida se guarda de manera automática porque es un momento importante de la misión y cuando duermes en una cama propia. Para guardar la manera manual, de manera manual se puede beber Schweppes Redentor. Ok. Buenísimo. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, you're welcome. Bianca, con permiso. Con la basura en la mano. Me ves así, Bianca. Bien. Tengo que ir a ver a padre, supongo. Pereza me está dando esto de volver, ir, volver. Tremendo. Tremendo. Padre. Está con padre. Acerca de las cosas que querías. ¿Y qué hiciste con Kuta? Ok.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Debo ir a... Oh, no.
I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today.
No.
You want me to look a fool in
Te juro que no.
Sir Radzig?
Te juro que no, papá.
I'll be back soon.
Pero déjame pensar una cosa. Tengo que ir a por el carbón, pero si yo tengo tus cosas, padre, ¿cómo puede ser posible? Jugador diario, no. Combate, habilidades, efecto, no. Diario. Ir a la lección de esgrima. Ok, tengo que ir a la lección de esgrima. Supongo que es eso antes de otra cosa. Supongo. Maestro de combate, ya.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Sí. No, nada, si no fuera porque madre se dio cuenta y cruzamos algunas palabras.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
The question is, where is the love?
In this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place, and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes, sir. Vamos. Yes, no, yes, sir.
All right. I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Ok. Bueno, lección de esgrima. Vamos por las espaditas, brother. Como no había mate ni play, de alguna manera sabía que entretener a la gente. Mira qué culito, ¿no? Ting, 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 ting. Yeah. Let's go. Dale, boludo, 3 años. Y así empieza nuestro viaje. De 30 años atrás del hombre. Y bueno, muchachos. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Increíble gameplay. Ya las voy a comer, Digo... Acá en esta época no había chance de ser vegetariano ni a palo. Imagínate que no te gustara la carne, te querías cortar la poronga. ¿De verdad tengo que hablar con él?
So, can we get started?
Podemos. Pero preciso una espada. Importantísimo.
And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Buenísimo, pero yo no sé.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Ok. No, pará.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Ok, ok. Entonces, pará. ¡Pará! Elige la dirección. Ah, era así, ok, verdad.
Not bad. Again, not bad.
Me equivoqué. No, pará. Pero defundala, muñeco. ¿Qué hace?
Ow. Fine. Good. Once again. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade
Okay.
is stabbing. Try it a few times.
La estocada.
Good.
Una. Dos.
Very good.
Tres.
Now you're getting it. Good. Let's try something else.
Vale,
One
a ver.
strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain
voy a
your
sudar.
strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As
Okay.
soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
RT o RB. La puedes encadenar. Sigue para hacer un combo. Iniciar un ataque cuanto acabe el anterior. A ver.
Nice.
Es complicado.
Very good. Good.
Es bastante complicado la técnica de lucha de este juego, pero está bastante entretenida. Está bastante real.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
No puedes sustituir la experiencia, sí, exactamente. Bueno, ¿ya está? Bien. Ya aprendimos lo que teníamos que aprender de combate. Very nice, very good. Ok, y ahora de las misiones que nos falta solo la opción, encontrar algo de valor entre las posiciones con opcional, pero eso ya lo encontré. Hijo de puta.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
¿Tengo que seguir robándole a este hombre? Pues ya no tiene nada. What the fuck? Tiene nada. ¿Qué puedo sacarle de valor si no tiene más nada?
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't.
Ah, ok. Pensé que era el martillo y el coso. Al final me faltaba el hacha. Ok. ¿Y será que puedo cambiarle el hacha por el carbón? Sería muy bueno eso. Hablar. Hablemos negocio. No hay. Quitar. No tengo cómo pagarle. Ah, capaz que vender, ¿no? Vender. ¿El hacha? O... Pará. Porque... Ah, puede ser. El hacha de Kunesh. Ya tengo, ¿no? Ya está. Y ahora compramos carbón y... No. Y ahora tengo que ir a la cesta. ¡Ah! ¿Cómo compró? Consigues... ¿Tu riqueza 0 tengo? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? No entiendo. Yo no vendí. Quizás no para vender, capaz que es para ir ahora con mi padre. Pensé que era para vender. Mirá, si me llega a decir, no, mirá, ahora estas cosas que conseguiste, llevarlas y venderlas, yo le digo, pero papá, ¿por qué no te das un poquito de la mierda?
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Tengo todo lo de Kunes.
To pay, so I got no money for those things you sold him, but I took them in lieu of the debt.
Took meaning he gave them to you, or took meaning stole?
If he didn't pay, then they're still ours. How can you steal something that's yours?
Fair point. Give it to me then, and here's some money for the rest.
Ah, pero al final tenías plata, pero sos un hijo de remil puta. No, pero sos un hijo de remil puta. Sos un hijo de remil puta. Groschen, como se llame. ¿Hay un calor? ¿Está haciendo un calor? Increíble. A ver, carbón. Carbón para el hijo de puta. ¿Cuánto carbón compramos? Nunca me dijo. Pará. ¿Cuánto carbón? Saco de carbón 10, ok. 10 saco de carbón. Very nice. Yes. Y ahora vamos a cesta. Pero la concha. No deja ver a cesta, boludo. Cerrar trato. Ya está. No vamos a poner acá a negociar ni nada de eso. Vamos a la misión de una. Ya será más tarde las negociaciones. Pero compadre que está en la forja. Es lo que vamos a hacer. ¡Papá! Así que la cosa que querías. Ya era hora. ¿Tenés todo lo que pedí? Sí. Aún no. Lo tengo. Vamos a forjar. Gavilanes y la cerveza. Vamos a empezar. La cerveza importantísima.
Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price.
Uy, la recagué entonces. La cerveza era por último, boludo. Concha de la lora. Puta que te parió. ¿Cómo la recagué, boludo? Igual que buen juego, ¿no? Porque que me parece que es que la cerveza. Otro juego era, está bien la cerveza, muchísimas gracias, hijo. Pero no, este dice, está caliente, hijo de puta. Me le tiraron la cara. Decía, sin azúcar. Una cara. Bianca, preciso otra. Esta se me calentó. Preciso otra cerveza.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Okay, sí, no voy yo.
And a smile from you.
Qué rica. Voy a anotarme los piropos, ¿viste? Y lo ponen en hojita. Mira, ahora para mí.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Bueno.
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more.
Esta noche hay diversión, esta tarde.
I can't wait.
Fin de diálogo. Has entregado. Fin de diálogo. Claro, cerveza. Ah, esta la pagué igual. Ah, no. Pará, si ella dijo que la pagó, ¿cómo yo he entregado no sé qué? Yo no entregué nada. Pere, 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 pere. Let's go. Aló, padre.
About time.
A ver,
You got
me
everything
rompo
I
las pelotas con la cerveza y vamos a comenzar a jugar. Ya la cerveza y podemos empezar.
Good job. Let's have it then, son.
Ahora sí.
Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Debe ser tremendo. Es tremendo arte ser herrero, ¿no? Pero hacer espadas en aquella época.
Someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Uy.
I'm not sure. Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Sí, padre.
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument.
Esa.
Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Inteligencia.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Lo más gracioso es que en esa época había una guerra para todo, ¿no? Que el padre, que un herrero nos diga eso, me parece un poco ilógico.
I'll heat it up.
Okay.
When I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
El padre todo con guantes y nosotros ahí tipo tranca sin guantes.
Do it.
800.000 grados.
Good. Once more.
Yo con dominó no. Yo la primera vez que...
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Uy, vos sabés que quedó mal, hay que empezar todo otra vez. Nah, ¿te imaginas? Te cortas la poronga, boludo.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
¿Era así nomás, boludo, con eso de madera? Está torcido, papá. Está torcido, papá. No, hay que hacer traspato otra vez.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Pero papá, déjame hablar con Teresa, papá. Mirá la carita que puse, papá. Pero pará, nosotros somos de Bianca. O no, no somos de Teresa. Bianca está en nuestro corazón. ¿O no? ¿Luego él dijo? Clavos para Teresa, ahí está. Ok. Hay bastante cosita para llevarnos, ojo.
Sorry, girl. It seems the lad's lost his mind.
No, pará, boludo.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine.
No preguntemos de Bianca, hablemos de ti. Nada, tío.
Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Pará, ¿de qué estamos hablando? Ah. Bueno, capitán.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Eso es, un tipo hombre trabajador, importantísimo.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
De nada.
Those days are gone, sir.
Cortaba la mano.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Para mí el loco ya sabía lo que iba a pasar, por eso le dijo él que tenía que aprender a usar la espada.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine.
Igual dimos vergüenza, ¿no? Con la espalda, con la espada, ¿no? Pero no importa. Ya fue. Papá era guerrero.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
¿Cómo que no? ¿Y cómo me defiendo? Bueno, se viene la guerra.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Y ya fue. Y nos modimos, señores. ¿Este quién era? No me acuerdo, boludo. Hasta estas primeras partes las jugué, pero no me acuerdo quién es. Y se viene. Me encanta porque ellos tiran flechas y vos tipo, vos quedás mirando diciendo, ¡ah! ¡No puede ser!
Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
La puertita de mierda. No, Bianca, mirá. Le dieron a Bianca. A mí me importa un huevo.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
¿O no era Bianca que se había muerto? Le habían pegado un flechazo. Este pelado bigotón le dio rabia. ¡Dale, boludo! ¡Salí! Pero mirá cómo lo queda mirando, boludo. ¡Ay! Pero igual le dio un toquecito, igual. Tipo... ¡No, vieja! No, pero a ella también le dieron un toquecito nomás, la que tiraba. Pelado chupapija, me voy a acordar de tu cara, pedazo simulacro.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
O sea, seguramente habrá venido por nuestro padre, boludo. Si es tan conocido así.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Muchísimas gracias, amigo. Me dicen que corras ahí, pim pum pam. Bueno, y yo cuando juego. Mi espada, la puta madre. Se viene. Va a decir no sé qué, comila, ¿qué? Let's go. Ay, ay, ay. Pero por acá igual nadie viene por mí. Cada vez hasta acá conseguí un caballo. No viene nadie igual, ¿eh? Creo que más abajo es que lo empiezas a perseguir. No me acuerdo muy bien. Creo que después de conseguir el caballo. Vos, vení, fuiste seleccionado. ¿Qué? ¿Qué dice? Montar. Se puede silbar en cualquier momento el trote de velocidad. Ok. Uy, boludo. Uy. ¡Ay! ¡Pero caballo pelotudo! Busque la vida verde es el caballo, ¿no? ¡Eh! Ah, ok. Ay, me siguió la de what the fuck. La... Ay, qué rica, arriba de la gamba. Ojo, acá es la parte que lo siguen. Hola. Me estoy sangrando, ¿no? La puta madre. Supuestamente tengo que vendarme. Pero no me puedo vender en cuanto voy a caballo, sí.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
A la izquierda por el arroyo. Ok, supongo que... ¡Ah, no, no! A la izquierda. Me equivoqué. Yo me iba a la chucha. ¡Corre, pelotudo! ¡Corre, pelotudo!
Run for it.
No puedo mirar para atrás, no sé qué onda. No lo puedo mirar para atrás. ¡Corre, dale! Boludo. ¡Ay, boludo!
Warn the others. They've tore its scallops.
No me deja mirar para atrás. Pero si yo me vendo ahora en este momento. Pará. Ah, no hay tiempo que parar. La concha de tu hermana. No llego, Y el caballo se me cansa también, boludo. ¿Qué onda? Ah, ok, yo pensé que no llegaba más, boludo. Son malísimos arqueros.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ! Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Ah, no le pegaron una a los arqueros.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Viene con flechas en la gamba. Tranca.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Vino caliente y vendas. Tranca. Primero borracho.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First,
Bien.
let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ahí está.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Como nuevo. Muchas gracias, señor.
If you
Muy
guys have nothing
simpático.
better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Bueno, por lo menos nos ayuda ahora a caminar. Buena onda. Tiene un perrito. No había visto nunca eso. Es el hermano, no jodas.
This is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
Enrique.
Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry.
No pasa nada.
It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Mi mamá también. Pobrecita mamá. Claro, pero hasta Talmberg. Uy, boludo. Lo que tiene de malo este juego es que las pantallas de carga son muy largas. Es un poco que la baja después del juego, pero en sí el juego está genial. La historia del juego. Y a mí que lo que me gusta de lo medieval, la resistencia del caballo está muy baja. Si se pulsa, se puede ralentizar el paso hasta el galope medio. Cuando se haya recuperado algo, podrás volver a galopar. Ok. Preciso hacer dos cosas. Para finalizar este primer capítulo. Precisamos ir a dormir y comer. ¿Ok? Vamos a hablar con Sir Robert.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I hear you came from Scarlet.
Must eat.
Tranca. Está haciendo la agachadita. Bueno. Tenemos que ir al comedor, ¿cierto? Yo veo cuarto. Ok. ¿Bianca? No, perdón. Reputación perdida, ¿por qué? Ir a la cocina. Ah, ok. Allanamiento.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Ok. No problema. Me gustaría saber dónde es el comedor. Porque no lo encuentro. ¿Es acá? Ah, ok. Ok. Era seguirlo, no sé por qué me dijo sí, no sé qué.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Opa, siempre vino.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Señor, ¿cuántos años tiene? Perdón. Ah, pero es una señora. Quizás viene por ahí. Una señora. Hay que tratarla con respeto.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Sí, señor. Fuiste un poco bruto. Yo me emocioné de la comida porque estaba hambriento y usted fue un poco bruto, señor. Pero lo respeto. Comer. Hambre. Cuanto más tiempo se pasa hambre, más débil se vuelve el personaje. Ok. Puré de lentejas. Pato asado. Panecillo. ¿Qué es esto? Queso. Y manzana. ¡Eh! ¡Pará! ¡No escuché, amigo! Me estoy muriendo de hambre. Un poquito de respeto, loco. Un poquito de respeto. Pato. Comer. Puré de lenteja. Queso. Panecillo. Y manzana. Uy. Ok, objetivo comer ya está. Hola, buenas noches. Ah, lugar de puedo hablar. ¿Qué quiere la cocina? Buenas tardes. Gracias. Me estoy olvidando, pará. ¿La cama dónde era? Abrí los ojos, pelotudo. Era acá, ¿no? Sentarse. Y ahora a mimir. 1 hora. Pará. ¿Cuánto quieres dormir? 1 hora. Cuatro, acá. 4 horitas. ¿Qué onda? ¿No llegó a lo que se suponía que teníamos que llegar? Hoy se volarán las patrullas. Estad ojos a visor. Si veis algo afuera de normal, avisad mientras manera inmediata lo que has entendido. Okay. No puedo dormir, tenemos insomnio. Normal. Nos mataron a nuestro padre y a nuestra madre. ¿Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all.
Qué buena lluvia esta.
But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been.
Muchísimas gracias, señores. Señora. A ver, esto... No quiero final feliz.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here.
La señora quiere otra cosa,
About anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it.
Ojo, capaz estamos confundiendo las cosas y lo está haciendo buena onda. Ojo, nosotros somos mal pensados también. La señora está de buena onda y nosotros todos ahí. Pajilla. Sí, podemos contar la historia.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Enfocando en la nada. Fui a la taberna por una cerveza y allí vi a mi dama, Bianca. Fui a cobrar una deuda. Me reuní con mis amigos y fuimos a dar una lección a tu desconocido.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying.
What the fuck?
It got a bit heated.
Esta escena.
It happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Para y yo hablamos de la vida. Puede ser eso también.
The sword was taking shape when
Ah.
Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it.
Como que
He praised
somos
Father's work and
resarpados.
said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Vi humo en el horizonte, era una horda enorme de atacantes. Era una horda enorme de
A horde of
atacantes.
soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Muy horrible.
And then
Besito.
death descended on Skalitz.
Le eché muy lleno. Vi cómo asesinaba a mi dama Bianca. Vi cómo.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get mother.
Para.
He
más
was
trágico.
stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their
Alamos.
souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Los comunes estaban sacando el pueblo. Comenzó la ceba de Scales. Necesitaba un caballo. Necesitaba un caballo.
I needed a horse
That's
to
a
get to the
tremenda
safety
historia.
of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban
Ah, era
savages who
ella.
planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
Uy, la cagué.
And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Lo hice, dice.
Valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
¿Yo la ayudé al final? ¿A Teresa?
Terrible.
No me acuerdo.
How could something like that happen?
No sé. Pero eso consuelo.
God
¿eh?
alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
Ah, quiere decir que está soltera. No,
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
Ok.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old.
18 años y de repente estaba sola con Sir Robert. No sabíamos qué hacer. Fue una
We didn't know
praga.
what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail.
No te preocupes. Por eso yo estoy acá.
We tried for years, but it seemed I
No
was
tiraba
destined
eso,
to be
eh.
left alone, and
Pobre
my
mujer.
husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harvel punished for it?
Never.
Jamás, después de 7 años.
And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a
O sea, de poner ni hablamos.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and
Esa.
beautiful.
Chamullo.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true.
Para el amor no hay edad.
But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
No. No, pará. ¿Pero no te lleva la comida? Cotorruda. Se va ella y se me lleva la comida.
Talk, Henry. Good night. And God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Che, yo me enamoro, como que el personaje. Yo iba a decir yo me enamoro muy rápido, pero queda mal. Como que el personaje se enamora muy rápido, ¿no? No pasó nada, chavales. Solo se dio un susto del control. Pero está hambriento, dijo. ¡Ojo! Recuerdo de Vietnam. Y se murió. Papá, pará, no me digas eso.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Pará, ¿qué? ¿Una columna de qué? ¿De fuego? No entiendo. Y las almenas para las escaleras de la puerta, ok. Ah, pero papá, mira cómo llueve. ¡Qué divino! Las antorchas ahí con el fuego, cómo se mantienen, ¿no? El mismo segundo contrató una turba de mercenarios extranjeros.
Maybe. Only all they have to do is
Voy a hablar con este hombre, ¿no? ¿No con ese? Ajá, con Sir Robert. ¿Qué está pasando?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to...
Dijeron que había instalado un campamento y se preparaba para asaltar el castillo.
He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Ok. Más cinemáticas.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it
Tipo,
or
ellos
not,
hablando,
this
¿viste? Tanto
tempest got
la
to
gente bajo
me and
lluvia.
my men.
Súper normal.
My old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of
No
us.
se cagando de frío.
If Sigismund should
Ah, mira, el borracho está ahí, hijo de puta.
better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
Y sí.
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
Sir
I
Hanush.
will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Let's go. Muy bien. Ahora que está mi plan.
Tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Understood. Let's go. ¿Y yo?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Ok. Muy bien.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Bien. Entonces tengo que ir hacia dónde? No me dices a dónde tengo que ir. Para. ¿No hay brillo? Es súper oscuro. Ok. No sé, no hay brillo. Let's go. Pueden subir la escalera. A ver. Alamedas está acá. Uy, 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 sorry. Tengo que ir para atrás entonces. Pero no se ve nada. O sea, hasta para mí es difícil ver. Tengo hambre. La puta la parió. Este juego consume mucha comida, oh. Está todo el tiempo comiendo. ¿Qué?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Sí.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will.
¿A la lluvia? Pasar el tiempo. Ok, pero... Ah, voy descansando, ok, no sabía que se podía descansar.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Quickly, we have visitors.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Mira, ay, a la media del patio. Acá el loco se hacía presente, ¿no? No me acuerdo muy bien.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of
Tranquilísimo.
Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise.
No hay
Don't
nadie.
think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and
¿De qué
that
cuenta con
he
nosotros?
has
Sí,
your
soy
loyalty?
súper leal.
Sir Radzik Kobila
Leal, soy
is
súper leal.
not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Entre unos años mató a este
Those who
pelado
have
botón.
clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. ¿Es alemán, holandés? Carajo. Quemen todo. Uy. Zafamos como loco.
My lord, you have my utmost adoration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Zafamos como loco. ¿Te imaginas? El pelado miraba para atrás y nosotros estábamos así. Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta. La concha de tu vieja. Pelado chupaverga. Increíble sería. Y después nos venían a atacar, nos vienen a romper el orto de una manera. Bueno, señores. Dicho esto, vamos a guardar partida. Vamos a guardar partida. Y vamos a dejar el siguiente capítulo para la próxima semana. O en unos 2-3 días. No importa cuándo sea. La cosa es que vamos a seguir dándole ese juego. Y nada, muchísimas gracias por ver, muchísimas gracias por entrar, muchísimas gracias por hablar, que eso ayuda un montón, saben ustedes. Muy bien. Denle like, suscríbanse. Así que nada, hasta el próximo directo. Chao.